like that, and we had over 13 million views. We have generated literally decades worth of watch time, and Meta has been advertising on it this whole time and not paying us anything for it, for the advertising.
But just having that much energy on getting an automated message in instant messenger and getting that upset about it, I kind of got a good laugh at, because
Meta's garbage. Want beef? We're doing Saturday live streams where we are typically giving away a $100 gift card. This is the Lunatics and Legends podcast. Today, we have some stuff that Brandon is pretty dang excited about talking about. He's done a ton of research on, and it's a lot more wild of a story than you would expect. But we're going to talk about Stanford and the Stanford family and all of the weird, gross things that they've done. Before that, however, there is one thing that I really want to address, because we caught a lot of hate on Facebook this last week.
at least a dozen hates.
Yeah. We got told to gag on eggplants and end our timelines and all sorts of stuff. Basically, as everybody knows, if you've been watching, we have been battling with Meta because we have over 92,000 subscribers, or followers rather, and millions of views. Like last I checked was a week and a half ago, something like that, and we had over 13 million views. We have generated literally decades worth of watch time, and Meta has been advertising on it this whole time and not paying us anything for it, for the advertising. And it all stemmed from a stupid thing that happened 3 years ago, which is they requested a picture of my ID when I was running ads for my previous company, and I thought it was spam, so I just never responded. They locked up my account and are now saying that I'm community struck and not eligible for monetization on the tens of, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of ad spend that they have generated from Lunatics and Legends content. So that being said, we ended up getting hooked up with LegalShield. Again, full transparency, we are now affiliates of LegalShield. They have been amazing for us. I think every content creator should have a LegalShield account at the very minimum, if not becoming affiliates as well. Hit us up in the DMs if you're interested. However, we've sent off demand letters, so now it's going to a place of litigation if Meta doesn't want to fix this situation. All that being said, we've bought Meta One Advanced. Meta One Advanced is supposed to do a bunch of things that it's clearly not doing because Meta is terrible at coding. And one of those things was, it says like, hey, if somebody says a specific thing in the comment section or clicks a certain button or something like that, apparently it, without us approving it, sends them a message. It's just like, hey, John, how can I help you? And we didn't know that. And all of a sudden we just get our inbox flooded with a bunch of FUs and, people cussing us out. And some dude sent a picture of his dog. I thought that was pretty cool. Good looking dog. But it was interesting. And so, not our fault. Didn't mean to do that. We attempted to boost an ad because they did allow us to finally boost an ad because we had to move some stuff around. And so I just wanted to see if it would work. So we were like, hey, let's throw, I think it was $10 on this video to see if it actually increases, and it barely did anything.
Didn't.
But it apparently hit a bunch of people up into like a sales funnel style thing that really pissed them off. And we didn't mean to do that. Our bad.
We didn't know. We learned. Now, which is really interesting, some people just, they hit us in the instant messenger with something pretty negative and then blocked us. Other people, we responded to everybody that had a negative comment in the messenger about that.
Yeah.
Some people were cool about it, like, okay, whatever, fine. Other people just didn't respond. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But it was pretty fantastic that, why am I wearing headphones?
I don't know. Take them off. Moving on.
Pretty fantastic that people were that upset. Like people were deliberately furious about getting an automated message, and it was like, hey, okay, this is irritating. I don't like them either. No one does.
Right.
But just having that much energy on getting an automated message in instant messenger and getting that upset about it, I kind of got a good laugh at, because it's so ridiculous to have that much energy on it. And also, you know, with Meta, as you know, because you've been behind the curtain with Meta Business Suite, none of it navigates very well at all. None of it makes any sense. There's so many settings everywhere, in all kinds of different places. None of it makes sense. The cobweb is so deep. So to figure out, like, at first it was, hey, maybe we'll just figure out how to turn that part off. And then it was like, you know what? No, this is taking more than 2 minutes to turn off that AI message response.
Right.
Just stop running the ad. It's not worth it. It's not helping us at all. In fact, just generating the normal content that we generate does more for us than spending the money.
Oh, by far.
Significantly more, which I thought also was interesting. It's like, okay, we've jumped through a bunch of hoops, and because of LegalShield, we made more progress with Meta. The progress that we've made is that we're now allowed to give them more money, not to make any money off of the money they're making.
Welcome to Meta. Yeah.
Like here's another way that you can give us money for us to not pay you out for getting, you know, these millions of views on content. It's just amazing.
And the crazy thing is that if they paid me minimum wage for how long I've sat and chatted with their AI chatbots, customer service, like
it's been months now. I mean, it's literally been months.
I have hundreds.
It's been over 2 months.
Hundreds of hours wrapped up in this, and they'll either go, no, there's nothing wrong with your account, and I'll be like, okay, then why are we not monetized? And they'll go, well, we haven't invited you yet. And it's like, okay, then explain to me any rubric that we haven't absolutely destroyed, right? But they can't, and so they just close out the chat and like stop talking to me, right?
And then you just have to start over again with the next chatbot.
The Meta One Advanced, they go like, oh, well, we'll give you enhanced customer support. Now, when we first started that Meta One Advanced, I did end up speaking with somebody, a very sweet lady named Rose. Mm-hmm. And Rose actually called me and talked to me. Now, granted.
A real person.
Now, granted.
All right.
It was at midnight.
Of course it was.
And I stayed out here in the studio until 2:45 that morning on the phone with Rose. And that is the only reason that we were able to then realize that we can run ads now, because there was a ban on our ad spend. And so we got that squared away. I sent them the pictures of my ID. She goes, within 48 hours, they're going to approve it. You're good to go. Mm-hmm. And I go, but Rose, what happens if they don't? What happens if within 48 hours, nobody contacts me? She goes, oh, just reference this number again. She gives me the number. Got it right here on the pad. Mm-hmm. And so nothing happens, as I believed would be the case. Mm-hmm. And I reach back out and I go, hey, according to this, and this is Rose and blah, blah, blah. And they go, yeah, nope, somebody else has the case, and it's locked up. We're not going to do anything. And I'm like, no, you need to. Like, I'm paying monthly to have enhanced support. No.
just no.
I am a chat bot. No. And I'm like, okay, but I'm a Meta One Advanced subscriber. Like, you told me this. And they go, everybody's busy. Try again in a couple hours. And so I try again. Nothing is working with these people. So we're tired of it. Now it's just going straight to LegalShield, because we've hit, I believe, that 30-day mark since we sent the litigation.
Yep.
And LegalShield said, give them 30 days. If they don't respond, hit us up and we'll take the next steps. LegalShield is no joke, like, fantastic. This is not the only thing that I personally have used LegalShield for. Mm-hmm. It's awesome to know that if I get a speeding ticket, I have an attorney. It's awesome to know that if something happens firearms related, I have an attorney. It's awesome to know that, like, I wanted to set up a will. Done. Did the questionnaire. They call you like 24 hours, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm a huge fan of LegalShield. I love what they're doing. I think that's a brilliant idea. And it's like, I said this before, like, they ruin your dry cleaning, right? And it's such a stupid thing, you know.
Write them a letter.
Right.
I'll have LegalShield write them a letter.
Yep. LegalShield, hit them up, talk to them about it. And they're like, okay, cool. We'll send out a demand letter tomorrow. and a small business owner ends up getting a letter from an attorney, they're going to be like, oh, all right, let's pay it. You know, I had to send a demand letter off to American Airlines because they tore open my luggage, which was like,
it was an expensive piece of luggage, whatever it was.
Right,
and
right.
they didn't care, and they weren't going to pay you.
correct.
They weren't going to compensate you for it.
Right.
Rather, yeah.
LegalShield's on it.
Yep.
No big deal. Just give it to them, walk away from it, and then see your results. But so back to it. Everybody was pissed off at us for attempting to figure out what meta garbage coding is. And I totally get, you know, our big following is on Meta. So we are definitely biting the hand that feeds us. But if the hand is feeding us crap and just stealing from us all that it can, like ChatGPT a month ago said it estimates that they've made at least $110,000 off of ad spend on our content. And this is after plugging in a ton of analytics to it, right? And Meta's supposed to be paying us, if we are monetized, 55% of that. So we're talking tens of thousands of dollars. And the best that they can do is, hey, we will now allow you to spend more money with us.
Just plain amazing.
Yeah. Meta's garbage. Want beef? So yeah, I'm sick of their crap. I hope that somebody that works at Meta sees this video and goes, oops, we messed up.
Well, the algorithms it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure there's something in the algorithm that goes, Meta is trash, and then it'll kill the video. It is what it is. Long forms on YouTube anyway.
On YouTube anyways. Which I think is also interesting too, because YouTube was such a struggle for so long, and then in May you hook us up, you created a Facebook account, and then a month later we had 400 subscribers on Meta on Facebook.
Yeah.
And so that was the first week of June. So inside of 3 or 4 weeks we had just a few hundred followers. And then in the last 10 weeks we've picked up 92,000 followers. Yeah. Right. And so things just spiraled out of control in a very positive way. And so then it became, YouTube, we can't seem to crack that algorithm. So screw it, whatever. We'll just lean into Meta. Well, we lean into Meta, can't get monetized, can't talk to a person, just running into every possible fucking wall that there is. And then YouTube, once you meet the criteria to get monetized, which we did, over a month ago, they have regulations that said it could take up to a couple of months before they actually complete the monetizing process once we meet all the criteria. Mm-hmm. And then it was like the next day they're like, nope, you're monetized, everything's all good. And so now we're over there making $100 a week,
about that.
Okay. Yeah. So enough to do the weekly giveaway, the weekly live stream giveaway.
Yeah.
Which is a $100 Amazon card, but we've actually been doing a lot of PayPal because a lot of our viewers, the people that are winning are not in the country. Like, hey, Amazon's cool if that's what you're doing, we get it, but PayPal would be a lot handier. So we've just been PayPaling people. So you're getting $100, whether it's PayPal or it's Amazon, it's fine. We'll do that. And so, but I mean, that's also the disparagement between the size of the following on Meta versus YouTube. YouTube is 3,000 followers or subs or whatever, and Facebook is almost, in a couple of days we'll have 100,000. So if you snip this and put it on Facebook, everybody watching this on Facebook, go over to YouTube, please.
Yes. That's the reason that we're doing the live streams on Saturdays and marketing it to the Facebook account, is so that people go over there, and it's working. Mm-hmm. We went from 2,000 to 3,000 way faster than we went from 1 to 2 or 0 to
even
1.
0 to 1. Yeah.
Full transparency, to clean it up real quick, we've had the Meta accounts for much longer than May. I just wasn't posting to them.
Oh, okay. All right. So we weren't active until May.
Correct.
Okay.
Once we got Opus Clip,
that changed everything.
Even though they pissed me off at times as well. Man, there's no good coders out there anymore.
Those good coders, they're just stuck making somebody else's garbage product.
Fair. However, once we started posting to there, gained traction relatively quickly. I think we were only posting maybe a month and a half before things took off. And cool, I love it. I appreciate that we're showing up in algorithms, and that's super neat. We want to post our long form on Facebook so that you guys can make a ton more money as well, but we're not going to. And we are going to take everybody we can from Facebook and move them over to YouTube because YouTube actually embraces us as content creators.
Kind of. They're at least not restricting us. They're just not pushing us in the algorithm the way that Meta is. It's like,
Yeah. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. But
we're gonna keep doing it. We'll figure it out, and this eventually will be the day job.
yes, because we are definitely burning the candle at both ends. Yeah, don't even need to get into that.
That's so just salty negative right now. Yeah,
but yeah. So join us on YouTube, Lunatics and Legends podcast. Same logo. All the things. We have 3,000 subscribers there right now. We're doing Saturday live streams where we are typically giving away a $100 gift card.
Yep.
Maybe there'll be a week that we don't. Maybe there'll be a week where we do a $50. Maybe there'll be a week where we do $500.
I feel like, yeah, if we don't make $100 on YouTube that week, probably not doing the live stream.
Yeah. Yeah. No offense to anyone, but I've come out of pocket. Brandon has come out of pocket way too much considering the results that we're seeing. Thanks a lot, Meta.
You can support us through helixpure.com as well. Go check that out.
Yep.
I'm not going to say anything else about it.
Right.
helixpure.com. Go check it out.
There's a hat behind you.
Yeah. If you like spicy hot peppers.
Easy.
Well.
Easy.
We'll leave it there. Go to helixpure.com.
And or if, again, if you're a content creator, you absolutely need to have LegalShield. If you're not a content creator, you should look into it. There is so many different things that they can do for you. Hit us in a DM or the link is actually in the Meta profile as well. That definitely supports the show. We are doing all we can to get this sorted out so we can keep this podcast going and growing. Are you tired of big corporations farming you for views? So are we. We're just two poor guys that are trying to put together a podcast. So if you can give us some help by doing a like, share, comment, subscribe, or save, it helps us trend in the algorithms. Thanks.